Picture this. You're a farmer in ancient Athens, 2,600 years ago. The harvest has been poor, and you owe money to a wealthy landowner. You can't pay. Under the law of the time, you don't just lose your land. You can be sold into slavery to cover the debt. Imagine losing your freedom because of poverty. That was the reality in Athens before a man named Solon stepped in. His reforms transformed Athens, teaching lessons about citizen equality that still matter today. Solon was a respected statesman and poet in Athens around 594 BCE. The city was in crisis. The poor were drowning in debt, many sold into slavery, and the wealthy aristocrats controlled all power. Social unrest was boiling. Athens risked collapse. This Solon was chosen as archon, or chief official, and given extraordinary powers to fix the system. Instead of favoring the rich who supported him, he did something radical. He canceled debts that enslaved citizens. He banned debt slavery altogether. He redistributed political power, allowing more citizens, not just the elite, to participate in government. He created new laws that applied to all Athenians, not just the privileged few. For the first time, ordinary citizens had a voice. In a world where power usually flowed from the top down, Solon's reforms shifted the balance. They didn't create full democracy yet, but they planted its seeds. By giving citizens equality before the law, Athens avoided revolution and built a stronger, fairer society. Of course, Solon's reforms weren't perfect. The rich resented losing power, the poor felt he didn't go far enough, and inequality didn't vanish overnight. But what makes Solon remarkable is his courage to act in the middle ground, to reform without destroying the system, and to imagine fairness where none existed. Think of a classroom where only the top 5 students can vote on rules, and failing students risk being expelled into hard labor. That was Athens before Solon. His reforms were like saying, every student deserves a voice, and no one should lose their freedom just for struggling. So, why does Solon's story matter for us today? Because it shows that governance is about balance, fairness, and responsibility. Leaders who ignore inequality risk collapse. Leaders who reform with courage build nations that last. And here's the reflective part. Accountability isn't just for leaders. Citizens also have a duty to demand fairness, to protect equality, and to ensure that no one is left voiceless. Your small action this week could be powerful. Read about your country's budget and see how funds are shared. Ask whether policies treat all citizens equally. Or simply start a conversation with friends about fairness in governance. Because just like in ancient Athens, the health of a nation depends on how it treats its citizens. Not just the powerful few, but everyone. Solon's lesson is timeless. A nation survives when equality is protected.
Thank you for watching. If this video made you think, share it with someone who cares about building a better society. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned, because every informed citizen helps build the ideal nation.